Hello, stamping friends. This is Jenny from Celebrate the Journey. It's a Wacky Wednesday. You know, I posted that meme of it being 85 degrees. I really think it's more like 95, but I sure am ready for some cooler weather. I'm sure you are too. I read that the Farmer's Almanac says it's going to be a much colder, longer winter. So I don't know if that's true or not, but if it just gets here, I'll be happy because right now I'm tired of the heat. Hi, Sandy. It's good to see you and Jamie. I thought these squirrels were adorable, even though I can't stand little nasty squirrels that tear up your garden and everything, but these are awfully cute, so we're going to use them tonight. We're going to make two cards. One's pretty easy, and the other one just stepped up a little bit, so you have a choice of either one. I like this sentiment that says, hope you're feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I think that's cute. So we're going to use this sweet little girl. I'm sure she's a girl. She looks like one, and make a couple cards. So let's get started and pretend it's fall. So I've cut a piece of basic white with Stitch So Sweetly dies, and we're going to just stamp that little squirrel. We've got a lot of fall colors here. So we'll just name them as we use them. We're going to do the squirrel outline in Early Espresso. This is two-step stamping, so you don't have to color. Hi, Vicki. I haven't seen you in a while, I don't think. I don't know. But you don't have to color with blends or anything unless you want to. But since this is two-step stamping, I can't talk. We can just color with the stamp set. So we'll do this little sweet little girl in Early Espresso for the outline. Then we're going to fill her in with crumb cake. So we'll ink that up pretty good. Now this is a trick. I hope my head doesn't get in the way, but you have to line this up. And so if you line up with the ears and the little fluffy fur on her tail, it lines up pretty good. It's tricky because part of her ears stay white and you think you don't have it lined up quite right, but you do. And now we can add some color to our acorn. I'm going to use soft suede for the top of the acorn. It's a little easier to line up. And then we'll use Sahara sand for the bottom of the acorn. But you could use any of your shades of brown that you own here. Now you'll notice there's, I don't know, can you see that? This is the acorn, and it's got this little funny dot, or I don't know, piece missing, but that's where the little hand goes. Do you see her little paw? So you know that you're lining it up correctly when you get her paw on there. That's pretty good. Could be worse. So it kind of helps you figure out how to line that acorn up. And I'm just going to let this be a hello kind of card. So I'm going to use the hey there for the front. You know, we don't have squirrels around here, thank goodness. They're in the parks and stuff, but we don't have enough trees to attract squirrels, but I tell you, I'm not very fond of them. They used to just drive us crazy in the yard. They're fun though. That's our little branch, and we're gonna add some leaves. And this is two-step stamping also, so you've got the veins of your leaves. And then we'll stamp the color. And I'm gonna stamp yellow first, because then I don't have to clean off in between yellow and pumpkin pie. And then we can do a pumpkin pie. Leaf on top here. That came out cute, didn't it? So let's see how quick this card is. I had this left over from another project. When I opened up the stamp set, this was inside the box, so I thought, well, I must need to use it. So I don't remember even putting this inside the squirrel box, but I must have thought that it would be a good one. This is Beauty of the Earth Designer Series paper, and these fall colors are just perfect. So now I've got some of this Bumblebee gingham ribbon, which I've been trying to use because apparently I must have thought I needed a lot of this. I think I have 2 rolls. So we'll be using gingham ribbon for a while. We're going to just wrap this around and just tie a knot bow. I didn't get out a card base. I think I have one here, so that worked out. I just try to keep a couple ready to go. I love this fall DSP, Leanne. It's my favorite. I need to use the blue one, though, that has the Christmas trees on it, because I think I'll like it, too. But I haven't, you know, I did quite a few Christmas to start with, and then I kind of backed off. I thought I'd go with birthdays and fall and thinking of you. And then we'll get back to Christmas again pretty soon. I'll use this to go down the middle. Nobody will know that's inside there. Hey, Rosalind, I hope you got to play with your new toys. This way. Jamie, you said that you thought those were twigs on the stamp set. I'm not sure what you mean. Well, we'll see. Oh, I thought Leanne said that about this paper. Yeah, no, Jamie said it. It is pretty good for these squirrels. You could almost stamp directly on the paper, but then the squirrel would have leaves showing through on his tail and stuff. So this one's just about done. Of course, we need a little bit of bling here. So we're going to use some of these matte dots. My favorites from this catalog. So just sprinkle some dots around here. You could almost use the red if you wanted to, but the yellow looks nice and fallish. Now on the inside, I'm going to put the Hope You're Feeling Bright-Eyed and Bushy-Tailed. This would be great for just a thinking of you kind of card. So now we're done. Pretty simple, wasn't it? And these colors just go real well with that DSP. So that's our simple, quick card. Our next card is not hard either, but we'll see what we can do with it. So I did a Sahara sand card base. I'm just going to stamp some of the leaves on here. And I need to, so I'll need to get that yellow off of our leaf, the yellow and orange. I think everything else we can leave dirty. But we're going to do this tone on tone here. We'll clean that off. And so Sahara Sand. Sahara Sand's a color I forget to use. But I like it, so can't complain. We'll just put a couple little leaves here. We'll see how that works. This is from Sheer Sweet Symmetry, but I thought it looked like almost getting ready for winter. Oh, I need another leaf or two up here. So our squirrel's going to be collecting some nuts for winter, I guess. As long as we can see some of those leaves showing through there. And this is pretty simple too. We're just going to do some layering here. Isn't that great when you can mix and match your papers, so if you have little bits here and there? I was just looking for things that I thought would work with the squirrel, and this one was calling my name. And so that's Sweet Symmetry, but this one is the Christmas one with the reindeer. And look, it looks like bark. So we're going to put that one there. Isn't that cool that the bark kind of goes all with this. Now we need a squirrel. So we're going to stamp one of that little girl on a piece of scrap basic white. So the same way with early espresso and crumb cake. Hope we can be good enough to line this up twice. Lucky enough. Do you think you could make this a skunk if you did it? Except I think the skunk's tail, the white's on the other side. I'm not sure. But I don't know why I'd want a skunk, so we'll use soft suede again for the top of the acorn. We used to take these apart and put them on our fingers, pretend they were little puppets. Did you do that when you were little? And now we'll do the bottom of our acorn in Sahara sand. Got quite a few little stamps here. Oh, I did better with his hand that time. That's great. Practice makes perfect. So this time we're going to fussy cut her. It'd be nice if it was a punch or dies, but it's a nice inexpensive set. So just having the squirrels, and you can fussy cut him pretty quickly, I think. So is it still pretty hot in Georgia and other places? I think my sister is getting a storm today down in the panhandle. I'll have to see how they fared. Hope I don't cut her ears off. This is the tricky part. I should have done the hard part first. Get it over with. we go. Not bad. I had to quit talking though so I could concentrate. It's hard to do two things. So we're going to put this little squirrel here, but I think he needs some color. And I just got these. I haven't even taken them out of the package. These are the intricate leaf dies. So I thought we could put some leaves behind. Maybe a bumblebee, or it's not big enough for that one. Well, daffodil delight, green one maybe, and an orange one. We'll see what we can come up with. I know we'll do a smaller green one and the bigger orange one. We'll see how that works. If that doesn't work, we'll cut something else. I know Leanne has used these. I think she used them the other night. But I just haven't even, until today, I hadn't even opened the package. So they just came a couple days ago. I bet these make a mess too. Look at, with all those pieces. That looks like I should run it through a second time, just to be safe. Make sure it cut nicely. And put these where I don't lose them. And you know, a lot of people don't even pull all these little chads out. It does look nice for them to be some of each, some in there and some not. We'll see how we want to do that. And we got all this confetti. So let's see, can we put a little, just not sure how I'm going to do this, or if I'm going to do it at all. We'll see. Oh, that looks cute. This might be kind of big, I'm not sure. Let's see. No, that looks kind of cute too. And then we're going to put a twine. This is Sahara sand kind of color twine. So let's put these on here with some Tombow. I don't know where I put it. Let's see. How can I lose my glue? So, I'll try this one. Feels like there's some glue in here. Kind of a trick. It's funny because I have this adhesive holder, but I don't know where I put my glue down. I think I need a pin in that. It seems kind of clogged up. There we go. Oh, now it's runny. I think this is that glue that went on the airplane with me and got kind of runny. All right, who noticed that today there's a new Christmas kit, Christmas Whimsy, came out, and it's all inclusive. It has a block, the stamp set, envelopes, and everything for 8 cards. And the card bases and everything, and the ink. So if you know anybody that would like to try stamping without a big investment, I think it's $19 or $19.99. I think it's $19, which I think is a really good price. And it would be a nice present for them, or it'd be a nice present for you. So let's make a bow before we glue that green one down. Now, you know, our kits are not in the catalogs. I think this one shows in the holiday catalog, along with some others that were coming for Christmas, but they're not all here yet. But that one's ready to be ordered. But they're on a special page called the Kits page of the Stampin' Up! Web page. So if you want to go check it out and see what it's all about, you can do that. I ordered one today. I think they're really cute. They look like little elves decorating trees. Sometimes a kit is just what you want when you don't want to have to create your own designs and measurements, and you can just get that kit out and end up making some really fun cards. I like to be able to do that kind of thing. So here's our little squirrel. We'll put her on there with dimensionals. And be fun. I would wish there was another stamp set that was just the acorn that went with this, and you could ink that up and then cut it out, but I think that's too much trouble. So now I need a glue dot for our little bow. We needed this color to go on this Sahara sand card. Now let's see if we want to put this green. That looks cute. So We'll put that one there. Oh no, how can you be in Florida? That's not right, Karen. I'm jealous. I don't know where Orange Beach is, but oh, it's in Alabama. Robert's hollering at me. I see. I still don't know where that is. Is that near Gulf Shores? Yeah, we'll put a little. A beach is a beach. I like beaches, so that's fine. Now, we need some bling here. I pulled out the metallic. I think those would look nice. Let's go with the copper. We'll put, I have gone through a whole pack of these metallic dots. Well, there we go. I didn't think to cut a piece for the inside, but I will put a piece in there, and I think I'll use the same sentiment. Hope you're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So now we've got 2 cards, and both of them were fairly easy. I don't think they were hard at all. So you can see the difference in them. One a little bright and colorful, and the other one a little more at the end of fall. And that little lady is storing up her acorns for the winter. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you Monday for Lunch and Learn. And thanks for joining me tonight. Leave me a message so I know you were here. Bye.